time for another Be the Bumblebee moment. And today I want to talk with you guys about something that I've kind of been experiencing lately. There can be times in life when you are being the bumblebee. You are out there flying, using those wings to carry that big old body, to fulfill the callings that God has upon you. You're out there amongst the flowers and the vegetation, and you're pollinating and you're gathering and you're getting some from here and taking it there, and you are doing the thing. And all of a sudden, you just stop. Your wings just quit working on you, and all of a sudden you find yourself just sitting. Well, that's been me the last couple of weeks. I am all in with Bumblebee Ministries. I love it. I love getting to talk to you guys and share with you guys and learn from you. But lately, there have been things that have come up that have just kind of made me feel like my wings just aren't working right now. As I researched about the bumblebee, I discovered that when she gets too cold, her wings will not work. They do not flap. She has to stop. And I think God designed it that way, both for the bumblebee and for us, to have times where we stop. We know that rest is vitally important. God talks about it again and again in the Bible. He gave us the greatest example when he gave us the Sabbath and told us to remember it, to keep it holy, to keep it as a day of rest. But we're not always good about knowing when to stop. So sometimes things come along in our life that physically halt us. We're going to call those our cold temperatures, okay? And over the last couple of weeks, we have had some cold temperatures, both physically, spiritually, emotionally, every way you can think of it. And it has caused me to physically stop. When this happens with the bumblebee, when she's out in the field or the garden, she'll go into a flower for warmth and to wait for the sun to come up, to recharge her so that she can again fly out her calling and her purpose. We have to also go into our flower, be it our war room, our quiet place, and press into God and seek his face as we wait for him to renew our energy. In Matthew 11, starting in verse 28, it says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And that is Jesus talking in the red letters. And if he says it, we can take it to the bank and we can know that we can rest in him. It doesn't always seem fair because we feel like we are just fulfilling purposes. And so when it feels like we have to take a pause, sometimes we don't always welcome it, but there is beauty in it. When we rest and we wait in him, when we allow him to be our hope and our strength, then Isaiah 40:31, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." If we will choose to be obedient and notice and recognize when our wings quit working, that we need to take time to stop and press in and wait and renew, then we will soar. And I bet we will even fly in our purposes and our bumblebee callings even more effectively. We'll be able to take what we've learned back to the hive, which is what we're going to be talking about next week, the importance of the hive. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.